everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike. Towards first, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jordan Walker in now, takes ball one off the plate. Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0. There's a strike. And there he goes. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And that's in there for strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Nootbaar at third. Walker at first. One gone. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. The next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And he walked him. Richie Palacios next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Luken Baker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
First and second, 2 down. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back in Washington, D.C. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next pitch misses way outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Palacios pulls it in on the run. Here's Lane Thomas.
The right fielder.
And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the righty deals. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Now fly ball to right center. And no one can get there. It falls in. Around second now, going for 3. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. They say it went.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball.
Meneses stands at first with 1 out. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Out to center. Nootbaar moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, Dominic Smith.
That one's in there, 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a pitch. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Fermin. Corbin back to work. And that's outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable.
Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now at the plate, Mason Wynn. Next offering is fouled back. That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way. Runner at third here, nobody out. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Ruiz drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. That one's in there. Strike 1. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is downstairs. To the right side. And he grabs it foul. Liner, base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. In there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia moving under this one. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Luis Garcia. And a pitch. Michaelis, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Good hitters count the 2-0. And a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that rolls into the corner. Walker throws to second, and that's a double. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's a foul ball. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Digging in, Jake Alou. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
It's a good take.
The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Number 30 digging in for the Nationals. That one inside. Ball 1. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Runner leads away at second. Got him. That's the inning. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. Herrera getting the starting catcher, 22 years old, and he was born in Panama. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-1. The other way. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Richie Palacios. Just a slow ground ball this time. To second, Abrams. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the DH, Luken Baker. Baker, in his rookie season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Base knock, center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. He tripled and scored his first time. And there's a ball. Palacios on third. Baker over at first with one away. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. That's in there.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Vargas settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat. C.J. Abrams. And he deals. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one sliced foul. Here comes a pitch. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Michaelis keeping an eye on him. Now it's going to be Lane Thomas. Check swing, and that's a ball. Nobody out, runner at first. And now 2-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Joey Meneses digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. No outs. Runners at first and second. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
That's an out.
3, and they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Ruiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, left side, Palacios under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. Start of the 4th. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Corbin back to work. There's a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And it's 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Off the plate inside. 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, Dom Smith stands
The
in.
first baseman, Dominic Smith.
And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to first, Goldie steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman,
Vargas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Caught him looking for the K. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive. aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Up the middle, fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Herrera stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit weakly on the ground. Garcia. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Palacios stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Slice the other way and foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball 2.
Knocks it down. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jake Alou. The right-hander back to work. A little bit low.
Well, these Nats finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 30. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Ball 1 there. Alou gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Popped up. Win under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Alou around second, headed for third. In to score from first, and they trail by 1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is Lane Thomas. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Over to Goldie. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Meneses up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Right side, Edman. In plenty of time to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the DH, Lucan Baker. Corbin back to work. And ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. strikes and fires. There's a strike. High in the air, out to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Fermin. And that's in there for strike one. Fermin, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground, right side, Garcia. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Win in the box again, takes the strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Edman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-2. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Win off of first with 2 away. It's softly on the ground to third. Vargas. That's the third out. Bottom of the 6th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering down in the dirt. And that's outside.
That's a really good take.
In the dirt. Over to Goldie. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Here's a high chopper. Over to Goldie. 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. And a pitch. That one the other way. And he'll play it on a bounce. Coming home. Palacios fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch downstairs, and a count 1-2.
2 straight.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Thaddeus Ward.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 68, Thad Ward.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The throw to first, and a quick out number 1. And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Vargas gets it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, you want to try to protect the strike zone with 2 strikes there, and you see on that curveball, just sort of reached out, tapped it to put it in play. You want to do it with a little more authority so you have a chance to sneak it through, but just a pretty easy ground out right there.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 on the way. Line the other way. That's a fair ball, and down the right field line and towards that corner. Thomas throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely. Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. That one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging, and we stay tied as the inning ends. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Barnes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 61, Jacob Barnes.
Number 30 digging in for the Nationals.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss
One
there.
ball, one strike.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. That's inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what...
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Abrams, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And it's even up. Way high.
Two balls, one strike.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And the first offering is not close. And misses inside. At the belt and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And fouled off. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
So up next, Hebert Ruiz.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that drops in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 1. 2 on, 1 out. And there's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Popped up. Goldie under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now up for Washington, Dominic Smith. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Hunter Harvey taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Number 73, Hunter Harvey.
Well, one-run game. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Luken Baker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. To the right side, Garcia. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Fermin at the plate and takes high there. Popped up. Smith under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 31.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That pitch gets the corner. 0-2 now. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And 1-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And now it's filled up. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Vargas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Katse into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Here's the left fielder, Jake Alou. First pitch doesn't find the zone. breaking ball through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The line of the pitch. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. So 2 down, number 30, getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Alou off of first with 2 away. To the right side, Goldie takes it himself, and that's the 3rd out. A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Finnegan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Puts a bunt down. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 1-0. And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
In the air, left field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.